but to take a second to be serious as we're nearing the Christmas holidays. I know there is so much wrong with our world, and so many people hurting, and so many people do not have their own lives in a state that they would like to see it. And this last 18 months has opened my eyes to huge gaps in ways that I personally, should I survive this, I swear the rest of my life to work to advocate. And that is for women, and men, for anybody who has children who have been abused, when, mental evaluations are told to be done to the victims that suffer the trauma, the abuser, the man like my father, Alfred Terry Zirkle, who feels the need to beat little children and to molest them. He really needs to be the one who needs a mental evaluation. My sister Candace, who sought lives. And second of all, before this happened, I used to go to whatever fashionable gala that we were invited to in the industry, and we would donate whatever we needed, whether this gala was, for children in Africa, and we donated, just mosquito nets just at the very beginning, and you buy these big tables and every industry, and this was for electrical consulting engineers and other huge construction companies. But there is just a massive need where there is a gap between the courts and a gap between science. We know things like putting somebody with PTSD in solitary confinement just because my family pushed for it does actual physical harm to the brain and shortens a person's life. We need more experts and specialists to please go into courts. We need funds to do that. And the second that I do not have my family hunting me down because I can't get a protective order against them, and they refuse to acknowledge what they've done, and I'm learning that most people actually really don't care. I don't know if it's, exhaustion on empathy or, just we're all bombarded, but I vow this will be a lifelong pursuit for me as long as I survive. I'm on the streets. This will be a second Christmas homeless, and this time's worse because I don't have things for the cold. But I have a place for tonight, and you'll hear from me again if I survive. I'll read about me in the news. Then you really have to set up a fund in my name to get justice for these victims of these violent domestic crimes, to get these judges to be trauma informed and to realize abuse comes in so many ways. Thanks. Merry Christmas.